Greetings all, greetings, greetings, greetings. My video today was, I had intended to speak on a different subject entirely. More about Africa and what its prospects were as more and more of the young leaders. Now, when I say the young leaders, there are a few young leaders in Africa. One in Namibia that I saw a video of the other day where he was telling his cabinet and other congressmen or representatives that they should quit if they can't do what's best for the people in his country. And then there's Zambia, where the president came out and said, hey, we'll have to go after the Europeans because they are taking our people's money when they apply for visas, not issuing a visa and using this as a form of income. So the leaders are standing up, and I was about to go do that. But yeah, I had intended to go a different way today, but something happened. Go look at this video. Why Operation Spider Web won't work against China. Now, China never, I mean, shoot, I can't say never, no. There are only a couple of occasions, or few occasions, I should say, because it's more than a couple. But over its history now, considering the whole history of China, not the whole history, let's go back to 1949. China never makes such statements as you will see in this video. I mean, so plainly. It's almost like they say, look, don't even think about this. You cannot defend Taiwan. And the foolishness that you see went on in Russia, it can never happen here. We can take out Taiwan anytime we want to, but we prefer to be, and they said we act like a great power. Great powers should do what? Listen to this video, please, because it's telling you why we are not fighting a world war right now. Why China is not allowing the U S and Five Eyes and the Four Quad or whatever they want to call themselves to disrupt what China has planned. There was a time when the U.S. would just try to steamroll China. That's why they fought the Korean War. That's why they fought the Vietnam War. That's why they went into war against Iraq and, well, currently trying to get Iran into a war. That's why they went into Libya and Syria. All these wars that the U.S. fought over the years is specifically one thing they had in mind. Only one thing. Keep the world being afraid of the U.S. Now here's China and Russia. No fear. China is saying this, and Russia is saying, look, we're going to strike back at our own time and at our own convenience. You guys are going to pay for this. But anyway, here comes the second video. Now this one, fair use, fair use, fair use. This one says, Max Blumenthal, look for Judge Neapolitano, Judging Freedom. But Max Blumenthal, the question was, how long can Netanyahu stay in power? and I'm not pronouncing the name incorrectly. It is Netanyahu. Okay. Anyway, while that is the the title, it's giving you some information that under certain circumstances, like if I didn't, if me knowing the information and me giving it to you without this, I won't do it because knowing the the the, the Nazi state, and you will hear him speak on it. I mean, they're going to tell you what they're going to tell you all about it right here. Just watch the video. I hope you. It's not for scaring you, but these are the things that Africa look at. You understand? And part of this, all of this, is to keep Africa from growing. I am not kidding you. And you will, as the time passes, you will see why that um, I'm saying this. See, because China is not leaving out people out of Belt and Road. They're bringing Africa in. So it means that Africa's lives, they're creating middle class people in Africa. And the leadership in Africa don't want that. The leadership in America don't want that. Leadership in Europe don't want that. So if Africa is raised up, the stature and status of African people of African heritage all over the world is going to improve. Just like the people, Chinese people all over the world has improved. There are Chinese who went abroad to study who go back home now. They don't stay in the US or England, Germany, France, and UK. They don't. They go back to China to build China. You see where this thing is going? When I look at all of this, it's like, wow. How is the world going to change? I mean, we got a short time to do it, but if China gets this way, there will be no war. There will be no war. But they're pushing for it. I'm telling you, they're pushing for it. That's why Russia is leaving that door open. I told you yesterday about why this operation spider web. If I was a general, I would leave that open. And the Chinese just said, hey, the Russians were warned by one of their generals, hey, all of the Ukraine's armaments come through this one city in western Ukraine. Just take out all the bridges and all the entry points. And there are only about 5 of them. Just take them out. And the Ukraine can't be rearmed. But no, the Russians didn't do it. The Russians hit it occasionally, but they didn't do it. Russia wants this war to continue. Like I was saying yesterday, for some reason, Russia wants this war to continue. Why? Me, as a strategist, military strategist, general, want to leave Ukraine decapitated and take down the whole of Europe with it and leave America as third citizen. Do you understand what third citizen is? Fourth citizen is Africa. Have a great day wherever you are. Peace.